Hey Jesus, why do you love us like you do?
Greetings, mortals. You're in hell with Mother T and Bob. Bob is just back from Burning Man Festival in Nevada. Bob took a little undercover trip on a mission for God to see what those weirdos out there were up to. If you have not heard, there was an angry mob that trashed the hangout of the millionaires and billionaires. Excuse me, rich people make me sick. But the billionaires had invaded Burning Man with their luxury tents and their caviar juice bars. Bob led the charge to smash the place up. On my order, of course. Now look, you rich cocksuckers. You ruined Burning Man, just like you ruin everything else, with your egotistical arrogance and your selfishness. It's all greed for you people. It's all about you. You don't care about anybody else. So I gave Bob the order. I said, Bob, raise an army. Attack the rich, burn the village, decapitate the men, rape the women, and eat the children.
Oh my.
Well, that's the way I used to do things in the old days, and it worked real good for me then. Everyone was afraid of God's wrath back then.
Yeah.
Apparently, they only trashed the place, though. There was no murder, no rape, no child eating even. What can you do? Next time, I'll take care of things myself. Well, Bob, let's see your pictures. Give us a slideshow there, Bob. Come on. Give us a slideshow.
No.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see what these fucking retarded freaks are up to. Okay, go. Oh, that's good, Bob. That's a good disguise. I can hardly tell it's you.
Maybe.
Looks like even the police are getting happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Boobies.
Looks like lots of naked people getting in touch with their tribal roots. What's up, Bob? Spiky woman. That could be dangerous. Now, some of the stuff of Burning Man is just silly. Like driving cupcakes. Who drives cupcakes anymore? Some of the stuff's kind of scary, though, especially the people. Like this guy. Yeah. And this woman. Same thing. Scary, man. But the real guy, who's scary as hell, is this guy. You know who he is? He's the banker that rakes in all the dough from you saps that pay all that money to get into Burning Man. These two serial killers, obviously. And nobody's gonna be afraid of this guy. What's next, Bob? The shark car. Very nice, very nice. And the giant praying mantis. You gotta have that. Giant goose. Of course. These hippies are really stoned. And what's this, Bob? Looks like they all ended up dead in the desert. Yeah, well, they're just weird. I can't explain it. Well, this week I went down to get a drink in hell, and I ended up at the Hell Comedy Club. Well, it wasn't long before they were screaming for me, of course. Everywhere I go, I cause a ruckus. God, God, they're all screaming. So I gave them a little show.
Yes.
Yeah, a little stand-up show for the people of hell. So check this out, people. Greetings, bottles. Nice to be here in hell tonight. For a little change of pace, you know. I get to see you fucking hell dwellers. Yeah. Oh, I can swear, can I? Of course I can swear. It's hell, motherfuckers. The weirdest question that people ask me is, how often does God bathe? How often do I wash? That's what they want to know the most. So I just give them an evil stare back. See, are you saying I smell bad? Are you saying God stinks? Well, that really freaks them out, you know, because I could kill their ass in a second with a bolt. Shoot a bolt straight across the room. Splits the skull right in half. Brains go shooting out all over the walls. I'm a scary motherfucker when I judge a sinner. One wrong word and you know. Anyway, I know everything about every one of you. All I need to do is scan the room. And I can tell there are 11 atheists in this room who will never admit it. By the end of the night, you ladies and men could be standing face to face with Lucifer right before he sexually assaults you with his massive evil organ. Yes, he has the second largest organ in the universe. Guess who's number one? Thank you. Now, don't you think it's strange that churches have handicapped parking spaces? Strange that disabled people go to church. I mean, shouldn't they have been healed like their first visit? So I thought, this could be bullshit. Why is that? Why are you Christians so gullible? You've always been gullible, though. Back in the old days when I used to watch the Romans play with the Christians, just for fun, they'd go out on the street and they'd say, hey, Christians, jobs over here in the palace. They'd round up all the Christians, take them over to the palace, make them think they were going to have a nice little meal, relax. Next thing you know, boom, they're in the Colosseum, on the floor, with the lions chasing them. And the lions ate them, and the people clapped. That's how gullible you Christians were back then. You're still gullible. No, I could have saved them. I could have saved those Christians from the Romans. I could have smited those lions with some bad diarrhea or something. You know, me being God and all. But I didn't. And I had a good reason. I had a very good reason for not saving those Christians. I had front row season tickets at the Coliseum that year. Always great in the front row. They put on a great show. And then they bring the lions out. They run around and they take them off. And they put them back on, but the Christians are there. And they eat them. So I just let the lions eat the Christians. I mean, because I had the front row seats. I didn't want to mess up the show. Hey, it seemed like the thing to do at the time. But of course I wasn't so picky about saving lives back then. You know, I was kind of loose with the old lightning bolts. In fact, you may have heard that I was quite the killing machine in the old days. It's all in the Bible. Just read it. I'm the star. Check it out. Hey, funny story about that. Well, nobody knows that the day I talked to Noah about building the ark, I've been drinking a lot. I took some pills, I don't know what they were. I was really grumpy, and I told Noah to go load up the ark because I wanted to flood the whole world and kill everybody. I was in a bad mood, but I said, what the fuck? Fresh start is always good, right? Wash the world a little bit. So I killed every one of you motherfuckers. Yeah, I've killed a couple million people anyway. But see, here's the thing about that. You people don't help. Most people don't hold it against me when I kill. I've put out a whole book full of my killings. And you Christians don't love me. Maybe you like having a badass psycho killer dog. Why should I change then? What's my motivation to change? Why should I stop killing? If you keep loving me, the more I kill. The more I kill, the more you love. Hey, that's on you humans. That's not me, man. No, I'm innocent. That's how easy and gullible you people are. I've killed millions of you people. Put it in a book. And you still treat me like a fucking king. It's unbelievable. I could do anything to you losers. And you'd love me more. Suckers. Now some people have accused me of not caring about humanity. And that's true. I don't give a shit for the humans. I don't really like you people. You all smell like coffee and donuts, and you stink. And you kinda suck. You whine a lot, you complain a lot. Oh, my car is broken. Oh, my sink is clogged. It gets very annoying for me. Go figure. It's kind of like that thing with the priests. They molest all the little Catholic children. But people still want to be Catholics. It's amazing. A few years ago, I got pissed at a church in Alabama because they were using snakes. I don't like snakes. I have a phobia, okay? I have a snake phobia. It's from my childhood, when my father used to throw snakes on me. He told me it would make me a stronger God. And we need more gods that are strong. No pussy gods. So it didn't make me strong, but I hate snakes. Anyway, I sent this tornado to crush this snake-bit church. Well, of course, it killed half the people and injured the other half. Blew the church to hell. But you know what? Later that night, on the 6 o'clock news, there's this woman who was in the church and survived. And you know what she said? You won't believe it. I'm just glad God was beside me and decided to save my life. Can you believe that? Unfucking believable. I throw down a twister on these bitches, and they thank me.
Ooh, you suck!
Yeah, well, except for this guy. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'll be seeing you after the show. If that's what I need. I can do anything, and you will still worship and love me. Look what it did to Job. That fucking moron. Turns out most of the animals are smarter than the humans. Maybe I should have stuck to creating animals and not bothered with Homo sapiens. I could have been an animal creation expert by now. Twisting balloons or something. Little doggies, little kitties, big elephants. You know, I like it when they take half an animal and stick it on another half an animal. You know, they combine the two. Like I always wanted to combine a mule and a rooster. Call it a booster. Or Donald Trump. You get it? Oh, this lady gets it. You get it, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, she got it. See, a rooster head with a mule body. You know, the ass, the mule should go at the back, the body, and the rooster, the cock, goes in the front, the head. You get the cock and the ass, or the rooster and the mule. You don't get it. This guy doesn't get it. Would you explain it to him, please? Tell him if he does not get it in 15 more seconds that I'm gonna shoot a bolt at his forehead. Oh, all of a sudden you got it. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Okay. So in the last 30 seconds, I'd like to know if there are any ladies in the audience that would like to see the true instrument of God. Okay. Yeah, you. Are you a sinner? No. Okay. you can see the instrument of God. All right, people, thank you, I'll see you. Sorry about that. Goodbye. Oh, welcome back, Marnels. So how did you like my comedy routine? Pretty good, eh? Yeah. Well, I was just relaxing here. Mother T went out to get some cigarettes and whiskey, so we could have that later. But, you know, I'm feeling kind of sleepy, so, you know, the difference between me and you humans is when I sleep for 1 minute. 1 minute, and then I'm revived and ready to go again. Just wanted to show you one of the differences between you and me. Okay. Well, show's over, folks. Oh, God's gotta sleep. Oh.